What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So, as much as I don't want to accept it, fall is coming. And in my house, fall and winter means deer hunting. So even though it's August still and it's hot outside, I'm gonna take my day off today, my opportunity. I'm gonna go make some modifications to the placement of my deer stand, check my shooting lanes, and set up my LTE camera so that I can start keeping an eye on what's going on. Before we jump into that, if you end up liking today's video, please smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and check out our channel page. We have a lot of great content. There's something on there for everybody. So, come along with me. Let's head out to the farm. As you can tell, this has not been mowed for hay yet. Alright, we're getting close. There we go. There's my stand. Alright, we're gonna park this thing in the shade. Alright. See, now I know I should have worn jeans, but it's just so hot. So, this is a side-by-side / game trail. As you can tell, has not been mowed this year, at least not in a while. So here's my stand where it is now, and the problem is setting it up on this game trail made no sense because they don't use this in the times when I can be out here to hunt. They use this in like the middle of the night in the pitch darkness. During shooting hours, they always come out over there. We're gonna get up there and we're gonna cut down that branch that's just to the left of the stand, and then we're gonna turn the stand to the backside of that tree, because when it's hunting season, none of these leaves or anything are here. They are in archery, which I'm not going to do a whole lot of, and I have another stand I can put up for archery, but I'm planning for rifle because that's where my bread and butter is. And doing rifle, this is all clear, and last year I had to lean out around the side of my stand to shoot the deer that was over there because they don't come in here. I did consider just moving it to one of these other trees, but I don't know if I want to be quite that exposed, quite that on the edge, but we're going to walk around there and take a look at what the options are. I'll show you where there's another stand at that's in a really good spot, but super uncomfortable. We might even move this over to there. So let's go take a look. See, the problem with setting up in these trees is when winter settles in and all this foliage is gone, I'm super exposed there. Now this stand here, if you can see it straight ahead in the tree there, is in a really great spot, but it's uncomfortable as all get out. And my stand is quite a bit higher than that one. And I feel like if I put my stand here, I'm gonna have a blocked view from all this. And if you remove that, well, that really just defeats the point of the great coverage. I wanna look at just turning my tree, or turning my stand in the tree it's already in. All right, so this is already going swimmingly because this camera's already shut down on me once. All right, y'all, looks like we'll be filming off the GoPro. That one's being stupid. It worked perfect yesterday. Technology, gotta love it. All right, let's get up here. Oh, I forgot how steep this ladder was. We're definitely gonna make sure it's not this steep this time when we put it up. Oh, man. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. All right. I am super unsure about this idea. We're gonna put a little cut on it and we're gonna see how it does. Honestly, it might break on its own because I hear it cracking, so we're gonna get out of the way. Goes. Out of the tree I go. Ow. Let's see if this thing's still running. Y'all, I'll tell you right now, my least favorite part of hunting is hooking and unhooking tree stands. I fucking hate this part. Triggers every nerve in my fucking body. What I do is I loosen them. I unhook one side of each because there's two at the top from the stand, and then I don't touch them again. And when I pull the stand down, they'll come with it. That way you're not up there screwing with your straps too much. Whew, after it's been released from the tree. Okay. All right, I'm glad that part's over. All right, now I'm gonna get under the tree limb that I cut into and made dangerously unstable. This is 2 straps tied together, that's always safe. Good job, Steve. All right, my next least favorite part is walking the stand down. Now keep in mind, if you use the approach like I did, where you leave the 2 stands at the top connected on one side of the, oh, you stopped recording again. Connected on one side of the tree stand. But keep in mind, they're loose, and when you're walking it down, it's got the potential to fall and hit you in the head. Now what I do is I unhook the support beam so that it's not fighting with me while I walk the stand down. Oh, I hate this part. Now there's a tipping point when you're walking a stand back towards you. This is a good time to mention when it is ideal to have 2 or more people to do this. But if you're like me and it's all just you, it is what it is. So there's a tipping point right there where the balance now becomes on you. And you want to walk it down. And if at any point these feet kick out or if it gets unstable, push it off to one side or the other and have in your mind which side is your preferred side. Like me, I'll push it to the right if it gets too unstable on me, and I'll clear out. You want to go real slow. Oh, just walking it down. See how those legs want to lift? But I'm almost there. Just real slow, one hand at a time. Oh, that was my bar coming down. All right, now what I do is I move my hands from the left and right, and I put them in the middle on the ladder. Now, at this point, I like to turn it and let it drop down onto its side instead of getting caught in it. Or its back, whichever way it lays. Easy peasy, y'all. Now this ladder breaks down into one more section, but it doesn't like to come apart or go back together well at all. So we're just gonna lay it up here. And we're gonna use one of the ratchet straps to tie that off to here. Whew, my legs are gonna be all cut up. I'm gonna be all covered in ticks. I really like the Can-Am Defender a lot, but if it doesn't think that brake is dead to the floor no matter how hard you push, it ain't going. And it's been dead to the floor every time I've ever tried to start it, but boy, it don't want to go. Now my biggest concern is just making sure that stand behind us doesn't kick ladder up and hit the side-by-side, because if I were to damage the side-by-side, my father would kill me. Perfectenschlag. Let's back up just a hair to take the tension off of that thing. There we go. I don't think those are edible because they kind of look like chicken of the woods, but very small. Same with those ones down there. I wish I knew for sure because I'd eat them. All right, so look at this bad boy. Now, the reason this one is so damn uncomfortable, despite the fact that it's sketchy as hell. This one always makes me nervous because these straps have been here for, this stand's probably been sitting here for 8 years, 10 years at this point, and I don't think they've ever been changed. I didn't put it up, so I'm not 100% sure, but this seat is super short. That bar sits directly above the middle of the seat. So like there's no way to sit in this thing without that bar in your back. Like I don't know who designed this thing, but yeah, I think this is exactly where my stand should be. So we're gonna swap this one out for mine. It's already pretty loose, but man. How do I want to do this? I think what I might do is just loosen this one. If I can reach it. Just loosen this one and then pull from the ground. Man, I don't want to go any higher. I can barely reach that damn thing. Let me see if I can get it with my knife. All right, let's get the hill off of here. So I'm pretty sure that's loose enough to get her down. Yeah, look at these straps, guys. So unsafe. Sort of violent. I need to go to the gym. We're too close to the tree. I can tell already. You gotta try really hard not to bounce it, because if you bounce it, you lose control. But it's super tempting to bounce to get to the stable point. All right, gotta turn. That bar's supposed to be up. Oh, son of a bitch. I can't believe that bar folded down on me. Only one way to fix that. Oh, I love doing it twice when I could have done it once. Oh, trying to twist on me. I get briars on the back of my leg. The shit we do for venison, man, I tell you. Stay there, would you? Okay. All right, I need to go get the stabilizer bar. But that's probably gonna be pretty good. I may need to turn a little bit, but I don't think so. It's straight up from where, if you see the, I don't know if you can see my camera. If you can see the marks in the tree where the old one was dug into, mine's pretty well straight up from there. Should be a really good spot. Let's go get the tree bar that we forgot all the way back over there. I went over last time. All right, y'all, I hate this part. First descent. Slow and easy. The biggest thing, in my opinion, with the way you climb the stand before the top is secured is 1, to pay attention. 2, take it slow. And 3, do your best, not only just not to wobble side to side, but do your best to keep your weight forward towards the tree so that you're not pulling the top away from the tree, because those teeth digging into the tree, those teeth digging into the tree is what's keeping it in place. So you want to keep those teeth against the tree. You don't want to pull them away from it. You don't want to wiggle them side to side. Now, I like to fold this bar up so that if I have to bail out the back, I don't have anything in my way. But these tree branches are blocking it. So we're just gonna get this thing hooked up. Yeah, we're gonna need the chainsaw up here. Gonna need the chainsaw and the other strap. Progress, baby, progress. You know, I've been thoroughly enjoying this battery powered Wesco chainsaw since they sent it to me last year. And it's got maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours at the most on it. And I really like it, but apparently it'll overheat because it's just been sitting in the bed of the side-by-side since we moved over here with this stand. So less than an hour, and it won't even turn on, which tells me it's probably overheated. So that's gonna sit down there and breathe for a little while, I guess. We're gonna go make do and get this other strap and the tree harness rope on. Y'all, my legs are gonna be itching tomorrow. Totally different plan on placement when I actually got out here versus what I wanted to do. But ultimately, this was the right move, putting it over here. I've had great success from that old stand that was here because this placement is just great. In a second, I'm gonna show you why. But the main reason I was trying to stay where I was is I thought I could just spin around the tree and have pretty good shooting lanes. And spinning around the tree is lazier because I didn't have to pull it down. I didn't have to move it. I didn't have to pull the old one down. There's a lot more work to come over here, but ultimately it was the right choice. So overlooking our pasture here. Now, the reason this spot is so great is the deer consistently do one of 3 things, okay? The first thing is they come out right in that corner. Between that corner and there, they come out and they walk right along here where the side-by-side is, and they walk right up this corner, and then they go jump the fence over there. That's scenario 1. And obviously we've got them pegged the whole way, okay? Scenario 2, which I've seen less often but has happened, is they'll come out, same general area, sometimes from the game trail where we started, but it's always between the game trail and here, and almost always on this corner. So they come out, they go across the field, sometimes sprinting, and then they always come to the same point, and they stop, and they walk up, and they jump the fence. Scenario 3, and this one happens the least often, but it does happen. Because in the evening, they pretty much always come right through here. Every now and then, especially when the hunting pressure is super, super tight. So our neighbor here, his property is almost like a sanctuary. He's a deer hunter, but there's all kinds of ravine and all kinds of stuff in there. They love to bed down in here because nobody messes with them on this part of his property, except sometimes me, but for the most part. Every now and then, scenario 3, they will jump over the fence into our pasture and walk down here and then come across. So it's just literally a reverse. And when I used to be in this tree, I was way too exposed because I wasn't used to them hopping the fence and walking towards me. So I had to move out of that tree. But here is perfect. No matter how they move in this pasture, I'm on them. And if they move, very rarely, but I've seen them once or twice come up through here, still good. Like, and the way the wind works out here, it changes on a dime. But I've never been busted by a deer that's been in the pasture or in the woods around me ever from this spot. I have from others, but never from this spot. The nice thing is I don't have to clear any of this stuff out in front of me. My shooting lanes are golden, especially for rifle season, because I'll hunt bow some, but for the most part, I fish until rifle season. It's just, I like to hang my deer when I get one, and bow season is just so warm. So hopefully the chainsaw's cooled off enough that I can trim some of this stuff over my head, but if not, I'll just get it on another day. And so I'm gonna try and see if the chainsaw will work, and if it will, I'm gonna cut this stuff real quick and then pack up. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up because, oh, actually, I'm not, because I have to put the trail camera up. So give me a minute to try and sort out the chainsaw, and then we'll get the trail camera up and we'll talk about the trail cam. On today's episode of Steve is a Little Dumb, it wasn't overheated. I had the brake forward. My bad. Gave it a bad rap for no reason. It's my fault. I'm getting old. Ow. The fuck is that? Splinter. Oh yeah. Duh. Did it again. Alright guys, check out my new toy. This is a trail camera made by Covert Wireless. And it is an LTE trail camera. I'm super excited about that. I've never owned one of these. And I've actually got one of the big solar panel with a built-in battery coming. Possibly even today. Wasn't 100% sure on the arrival time, but I worked the next 2 days, so I wanted to get this up. But I plan on coming back out and hooking that solar panel into it instead of using batteries, which is what's on it right now. And it uses the Verizon network, LTE, to send pictures to the app on my phone. And I couldn't be more excited about that. So, where do I want to put it? I may have to bring a stake out here. Put the camera on a stake. Oh, almost fell again. Sea legs today. So I want to be able to capture whatever comes through here. So I'm thinking this is the way to go. And hopefully my mom's horses don't end up back in here. They're not back here right now, but they love to find a trail camera. I swear they can spot a trail camera from a mile away. And they get a real kick out of staring into it, using up my data. There we go. I got to move a little bit. Well, we got the tree stand up, we got the trail cam up, so that's our project for today. I'm gonna swing out here on another day. I'm gonna take that old stand apart and haul it out of here. Maybe make some modifications to it and we'll put it back into play. But that's pretty much it for now. Other than taking that stand apart, I'll pretty much be out of here until hunting. So let's jump in the Can-Am here and clear out. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Definitely drop us a like and leave a comment down below.